You know what time it is? It's 5 p.m. WGAF Comedy Radio with shots of fire.
You talking about your mama.
The funniest comedy skits is played. Hosted by your boy, Darius B. and Cabello Stops. Let's go.
Crabs or something?
Good afternoon.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. WGF Comedy Radio, episode 21.
In the building today on this good Sunday afternoon.
Of course.
May 22nd, I believe it is.
Yes.
Everybody went to church. God bless.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little cloudy, but the sun is trying to overshine that clouds, stop that rain from coming. Last night it was raining, though.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I was outside. I went to the movies on Saturday and saw Neighbors 2. That was funny.
Okay.
And after that, went home and relaxed the rest of the night. As you already know, it's me, Corbell Starks, a.k.a. Who That Nigga? Darius B, a.k.a. Who That Nigga Part 2. And finally, we get Anissa Jefferson. Now, Anissa, I had to ask this question because I think, don't take this the wrong way, but why is it that you look like the extra from that show, It's a Different World, or you look like somebody from the Tony music video? That's what I'm saying. It feels good. You know what I mean?
You do got to feel good vibe.
But anyway, we got entertainment. We have shots fired. We have the sports report. We have the top 5. And bringing it back once again, it's, oh my God, stop fucking lying. I gotta bring that shit back. I'm sorry.
Bro, that's lying is what America's built on.
Of course.
Everybody out here faking it till they make it. If I go across one more brother who brought a Gucci belt from downtown, I'm gonna jump off the fucking bridge.
Yeah, you could do that.
Everyone's faking it till they make it. But yeah, today we got the entertainment news, man. We got some stuff to talk about. The Empire finale. I don't know if you watched Empire this past Thursday. That was crazy. We're going to get into that a little bit. We're going to talk about some kids, some stupid stuff, man. There's some stupid things that's going on. Representatives is trying to... the House of Representatives is really, they're trying to make a weight requirement age limit for strippers. We're going to talk about that later.
A weight requirement
and age limit for strippers. Yes. In order to strip, you got to be a certain weight. You can't be over a certain weight, and you got to be under a certain age and over a certain age.
I guess that ass needs to lose a little weight.
Well, that'll exclude the stretch marks and the big girls that be in the strip club, or they might have a special strip club just for big girls. Definitely,
Crazy.
But it's been a long weekend, man. Shout out to Shiloh, my lodge, man. We had a hell of a weekend raising. We had a lot of brothers come in. I hope they getting back safe on their travels, man. We've been getting pilt since Friday night. Since they came up, we were just drinking. Last night came in at 4. Night before that came in at 4 or 5. Just hanging out with some good fellas. They come up every year to see us.
The drunker you are, the better.
Well, I don't know about that, but as you get older, your body don't recoup the same. Before you could drink all night, get back up. First thing in the morning, you grab that Henny. Now
you don't get up anymore.
No, you got to get them extra hours of sleep, man. That sleep is important.
Yeah.
Sleep is better than sex sometimes. For real, believe it. Sleep, but you need that sleep.
Anyway.
Fuck around, don't sleep. Your ass feel like shit.
Anyway, we got comedians coming up. WGF Comedy Radio, episode 21. Let's roll it. Let's go.
This Thanksgiving was weird because this Thanksgiving I came out to my family. I'm not gay. I just thought it would be hilarious. I have an uncle who doesn't like gay people. And because of that, I've actually come out of the closet on Thanksgiving every Thanksgiving for the last 4 years. And they say that coming out is like the hardest thing that a young person can do, and it totally is, but it gets easier every single year. Here's how I do it. I stand up with a glass of water and a knife, like I'm giving a toast at a wedding, and I go, "Excuse everyone, I have an announcement to make." And then my uncle will go, "Ah, for fuck's sake, again?" And then I release the doves, and I do my musical number, and I throw the glitter. It's part of the meal now. Do you know what I mean? It's part of Thanksgiving. It's part of the ritual of Thanksgiving. Like everyone expects it. Like the turkey comes out, the potatoes come out, I come out. And I thought about not doing it this year because my grandfather came to Thanksgiving for the first time in a decade, and he's 88, and no one has told him about the little joke because he doesn't do surprises. Like the first time he was surprised, he was asleep on this boat in Pearl Harbor. And so like since then, he doesn't like surprises or sushi, and we leave him the fuck alone. And I thought about not doing it, but my cousins were like, are you gonna do it this year? And after a while, I was like, you bet your ass I'm gonna do it this year. And they were like, backup dancers? And I was like, not this year. Just me. And we're all sat around the table. It's me, my family, my grandfather, and my best friend, Michael. Michael was my college roommate. He had nowhere to go this year for Thanksgiving, so I invited him. And as I stand up with a glass of water and the knife, I realize he has no idea what's gonna happen. And I go, excuse everyone. Michael and I have an announcement to make. And my grandfather crosses his arms, and he looks at me, and then he whispers something to my mom, and my mom starts laughing like a maniac. And I'm like, what did Zadie just say? She went, your grandfather just told me he's known since you were 9 years old.
Any extent to get people to leave me the fuck alone. I will do anything. I will do anything. I was in a comedy competition in Compton. I was the only white guy in the neighborhood, right? I wasn't scared, wasn't worried about shit. I know that's rare. But these guys decided to try and intimidate me before the competition. I think they were being playful, but between us, if you're 6'8" and big as fuck, you're not allowed to be playful. Okay? Like, that's just not fair to us normal-sized people. You know what I mean? But this dude came up and he was like, know where you are, motherfucker? And he had his buddy right next to him, and like, I just had to think quick. So I did what I always do. When somebody tries to show intimidation or aggression, I just acted like I was slow. Because no one can be mean to a slow person and feel good about themselves. You know what I mean? So the dude comes up, he's like, know where you are, motherfucker? And I was like, yes, Newport Beach is nice. You can smell the ocean from here. And the key is to go dead behind the eyes and swallow for no reason and rub shit on your pants. That's what you have to do. You just have to, I know, right? And the dude's friend just grabbed him real quick. He was like, hey, dog, this motherfucker's slow, dog. For real, man. And they left me alone. So, and people don't think that shit works. That shit works, okay? The only thing stronger than a fucking ass whooping is embarrassment, okay? If you can embarrass somebody, you will diffuse that ass whooping, okay? Because I was in Texas, and rednecks scared the shit out of me. And this dude came up to me after the show, he goes, you think you're pretty funny, don't you, motherfucker? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Wouldn't be so funny if I knocked your fucking teeth out. And I immediately was like, well, don't do that. Because if you was to punch me, I'd probably fall down and I'd crush all the jelly beans in my pocket. And I wouldn't be able to share them with you. Didn't think about that, did you, huh? And the dude just got uncomfortable. He was like, whatever, you slow motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean?
I love weed, man. I've been smoking weed for 22 years since high school, and and weed's getting a bad rap. I don't mean like a blunt rap. You know, I mean, people talk, people talk shit about it. Marijuana affects the memory. That's bullshit. I never forget to smoke. He said weed makes you stupid. It doesn't make you stupid. It makes you smarter. All right. Been smoking weed since high school. I grew up in San Gabriel Valley in LA. We had what's called off-campus lunch. I don't know if you remember that. That's where you can go off campus, smoke weed, eat, and then you had to come back for some reason. It was, so one time I came back lit, and we had intermediate math. I had intermediate math after lunch, right? And one time I came back lit, and we had to take a test in fractions, a little pop quiz. And one of the questions on the test was, what's the difference between a quarter and an eighth? I wrote $50. 2 days later, my teacher gives me the test back, written in red, and says, see me after class. I was like, because I thought I was in trouble, right? You get something in red, and you're like, thought I was in trouble. So after class, I go to my teacher. I go, hey, Mr. Galvan, am I in trouble? He's all, no, I just want to know where you get your weed from. And I get my weed exclusively from white people. Sorry, black people, but you can understand why. I'll break it down to you. When you get your weed from white people, they let you try it before you buy it. Can't get that from black people. You have to smoke them out with the shit you just got from them. In business, that's called reneging. Number two, white people have cool, magical names for their weed. No, think about it, like Chronic, Kush, Purple April, Juicy Fruit, Trainwreck, Northern Lights, Green Crack, Purple Horseshoes, Obama. Yeah, there's an Obama strain out there. Yes, we cannabis. Like before the show tonight, I went to my friend Josh's house. Remember Josh? Dude, what's up? That guy. Because I get my weed from Josh, right? I knocked on his door. He's all, dude, what's up, Jingles? What's up, bro? Come on, man. I got some new stuff, right? We go in the backyard. He's all, dude, I grew this all myself, dude. Look at the crystals, dude. I'm gonna sell it on the street, dude. I'm gonna give it a cool name. I go, dude, what are you gonna call it? He's all, dude, I'm gonna call it fuck, dude. I go, why are you gonna call it that? He's all, dude, smell it. I went, fuck. And don't let anyone tell you that weed is bad. All right, weed. The federal government doesn't want you to smoke weed is because they can't make money off of weed. That's a simple, plain truth. You're not gonna get in trouble on weed. What's the worst thing you're gonna do on weed? Stop at a green light? Go to Del Taco and order mayates at 2 in the morning? Seriously, weed is a sharing thing. You can be, dude, I'll smoke out with anybody. I don't give a shit. Seriously, you can be racist. I'll smoke out with you. A couple of weeks ago, I was performing in a city called Clancaster. It's up to 5 in Palmdale. Clancaster. It's over by Palmdale. Oh my God. And then I'm sitting there after the show, right? After the show, and this big white dude with red suspenders, bald head, looked like Remy from Higher Learning. He sits next to me. He lights the joint, right? He's all, dude. He lights the joint. He's all, dude, you know, you're funny, dude, but you know I don't like black people, right? I took the joint, keep the peace. I took the joint and went, yeah, they could be a problem sometimes. Here you go. And I made sure the end of the joint was wet, so. You're mad because you can't say it. I love weed, man. More than weed, I love the NBA. I'm a big NBA fan. I'm a huge Laker fan. Love the Lakers. That's right. I love the Lakers, but I'd never smoke out with Kobe Bryant because he doesn't pass. And fuck the Clippers.
2, 3, African section. Black people, what happened? Why y'all didn't clap, black people? We still claim y'all. We know it's a long time ago. It's good, man. I suggest if you want to go to Africa, man, please do. All right, it's a beautiful place. It's beautiful people. Just be careful. All right, because driving in Africa is like playing Mario Kart in real life. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to pack some turtles and bananas because shit's about to go down, you know? My mom, she wasn't used to it at first, right? When she moved to America and she's dropping me off to high school, we pull up to a sign. It's a red light. The sign says no U-turn. The light turned green, right? She begins to make a U-turn. Like, Mom, what are you doing? The sign says no U-turn. She said, shut up, I can read, eh? I'm just going to make a C instead, a C-turn. I was like, Mom's a crip. She's cripping for a while now. I'm excited for her. My mom and dad celebrate 30-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here is like, fuck marriage. It's too late. It's too late. You know, they hate each other. They do, you know. But after 10 years, it's all about the record. Am I wrong? And people ask me, what's the secret, man? How did they make it so long? And I tell you right now, it's all about honesty. Brutal, hilarious, fucking honesty. All right, they have fun with it. One time my dad bought my mom a shirt for her anniversary. She put it on. She said, Chris, please tell me the truth. Does this shirt make me look fat? He said, please, my love, huh? Do not blame the shirt. Eh? Let's be accountable for our actions. If anything, you make that shirt look fat. That's how he is. Dad is crazy. He always get mad over the smallest things, you know, 'cause he's the African. He hated when we have things that he didn't have, even when he buy it for us, right? He used to buy all types of cereal. And I'm the type of person, I like to open a bottle of cereal when I'm young, remix it, and then watch Recess in the morning, right? My dad be pissed off. He come in the kitchen. Chinedu, why would you guys open up the Golden Grams, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and the Apple Jacks at the same time, eh? Don't you know one will sell? I'm like, Dad, relax. He's like, no, you relax. Let me tell you something. Back in Nigeria, we didn't have nothing golden about it. We didn't know Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Lucky boy, huh? Me and my 82 brothers. We only had one piece of toast to crunch on. We just take a bite and pass it down the line. We didn't have no Apple Jacks. We had to go outside with our guns and jack apples. Like, shit, son. He was cheap as hell. When I was 10 years old, right, I had straight A's. Right? I'm a smart kid, man. Straight A's. My whole class was going to Magic Mountain, right? I'm begging my dad, can I please get some money so I go to Magic Mountain with my class? Instead of giving me money, he spent the whole day trying to convince me that Magic Mountain wasn't real. What is this Magic Mountain you speak of? You're too old to believe in Magic Mountain, crazy boy. Huh? Go and get the map. Show me, where's Magic Mountain? Huh? I see Mount Everest, the Himalayas, the Rocky Mountains. I don't see no Magic Mountain. Huh? I'm always hearing like, shit, he's right, there's no Magic Mountain. I like what my teacher trying to do to me, you know? Then a commercial came on and said, man, Dad, stop fucking around, man. Like, give me some money so I can ride Superman. He said, you want to ride Superman? Are you gay? Like, easy. What the fuck? My mom finally gave me some cash. Like, thanks, Mom, I appreciate it. I asked my dad, can I get some money, buy food now? Right? He gives me $1.50 to go to fucking Magic Mountain. I was like, Dad, man, I only get a bag of Cracker Jacks with this. He said, so then buy Cracker Jacks. You should be lucky back in Nigeria. We didn't know Cracker Jacks. We had to jack. Cracker. That was close. I was gonna say white people, man.
Yes, sir.
We're back.
WGAF Comedy Radio, episode 21.
And it's the entertainment and shots fired segment of the day.
We're gonna have to shoot everybody this time, man. I'm sorry.
Put the guns down. We gonna jump right into it. Zimmerman's gun.
Zimmerman's gun. Now
he received $250,000 for it.
$250,000 for the gun that he shot a kid with.
Now the first offer was $100,000. He said yeah, and then he reneged because somebody offered more. But it's some bullshit going around, and I don't understand because some one of these websites where they reported that Kendrick Lamar had bought the gun and destroyed the gun on stage.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Now,
hold on, let me finish.
All right.
Now, with social media and things the way they are and everybody taping everything, I'm pretty sure that would have been all over Facebook, Twitter, everything if this story was true.
Yeah. And for some reason, like, Zimmerman still thinks he's so proud of himself. I mean, hasn't he done enough damage for one time? I mean, sure, you get not guilty and shit, but you're going after Trayvon Martin's parents as well, which is horseshit to us, because why are you going after his parents for? Didn't you just kill the kid? Now so you going after his family?
Fuck all that.
Fuck him.
Fuck all that. That's not the point. The point is somebody paid. There's people starving in this world, and someone paid $250,000 for a gun that killed the young black boy. What the hell is this world coming to?
White folks still laughing at us. Damn shame.
White folks, Spanish folks, Afghanistan folks, all type of folks laughing at us. They laughing at America in general, man. America is a big ass joke, and then we got this fathead motherfucker with this toupee running around just making a mockery of the presidential race. Like,
People know him as the Joker. We know him as Donald Trump.
yeah, but Zimmerman gun. Now, if Kendrick Lamar did buy it, that is cool. Like, if he did buy the shit and he did destroy the shit on stage or on this concert, that shit is hot. If he did.
Hallelujah.
And I would like to see it. That's why I said I don't think he did it and whatever. And I don't see no nigga paying $250,000 for no gun.
Unless he's using it for self-defense.
Nigga ain't paying $250,000 for no gun to use it for self-defense. Nigga gonna get him more like a $400 gun.
Yeah. One of those starter pistols.
Yeah, and call it the day. Coco and Ice-T. I didn't know they had a newborn. They have a baby. They just started
Wow.
eating solid food. Ain't that nigga like 60?
Yeah, he still looks 60, and I think he still do those Law and Order shows or something.
And wasn't Coco a stripper or something like that? So I know she did some prostitution. Like, her womb still that strong to make a baby because that bitch probably like 50-something too.
She got strong-ass walls down there, man. Strong-ass walls.
Ice-T be like, work them out, work them out. Work them lips out, work them out.
Whoa. Anyway, before we go any further, I just want to say that Bad Boy reunion that I've seen on Facebook, what reunion?
What do you mean what reunion? They was all there.
It was all there. You mean Mace, 112, Total, Black Rob, G Dep, all the motherfuckers was there?
From my understanding, they was all there, but the way my bank account set up and the way they tickets price was, I wasn't able to make that one. That shit was crazy. But whoever did, yo, shout out to you if you did make the concert. If you was in the building, it definitely was a monumental.
Yeah.
In New York City, I want to let y'all know that something right now. They is not going to make a Biggie Smalls day.
They're not?
No, they trying to push to get a May 21st Biggie Day.
But then instead they wanted to make a Biggie Smalls Day, which will not exist.
Listen, if Michael Jackson ain't have a day, Elvis don't have a day, your ass ain't getting a day either. Bottom line. Bottom line. Biggie Smalls, I love him. He was the truth. He did his job. He did his thing in the studio, in the booth, whatever.
And Chris Rock said in the interview that Biggie Smalls didn't deserve to be top 5. I was a little bit shaking my head like, he doesn't deserve to be top 5? Why, Chris?
Well, everybody top 5 is different, man. You know, everybody got their top 5, you know. But Biggie Smalls, I'm sorry. I love you. Rest in peace, man. We going to rock out to you all weekend. But I doubt if New York actually passed that shit to give you a day.
That would be a miracle.
Shit, even Terrence Howard. I didn't even know Terrence Howard had 5 children. He got 1 on the way. Boy got 5 children. Lucius Lyon. I didn't know. And his wife is like Asian or something like that.
God damn, Lucius ain't lying, man.
And that was a trip, yo. Everybody want to know if both of them bitches went over the balcony. Everybody want to know if the way they cut it is like, black screen. Who went over the balcony? I think both of them went. But I'm going to tell you the truth. If I was Lucius, when homegirl got her ass up on that balcony to jump the first time when she was talking about I couldn't testify, I would have pushed it in.
Wow.
No, I'd have pushed her ass then. That's why you ain't have to marry her. He ended up having to marry that girl so she can't testify because your wife can't testify against you. So he married her. So she couldn't testify. But before all that happened, they was trying to keep her safe. She up there on like the 264th floor on the edge. I would have gave her a nudge. She would have went down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier.
Yeah,
down goes Frazier.
I didn't know he had Terrence Howard had that many kids, and I didn't know he was with a white woman. A lot of these actors were with white women. A lot of them.
And the question still remains to all black people: why do black men chose white women?
And I'm sorry if she
and
is,
vice versa.
And if she is Asian or Chinese, I'm sorry. That's just a white woman that eat egg rolls. It is what it is.
So stupid. Shots fired.
You give me a Mexican lady, that's just a white woman who eat tacos. That's all this shit is.
Oh, shit.
If you ain't black complexion, your ass white. Sir Mix-a-Lot is in the news. This motherfucker still is giving this opinion on butts and shit.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other ones can't deny. All right, go ahead.
Yo, he hasn't. What's the last album or song he made?
The last song I always remembered was "Baby Got Back," and that's
And
about
that
it.
was in what, 90? 90? What year was that, you would say?
It's like probably 93, 94.
Well, anyway, this chick Blake Lively, or Liv Lee Lively, whatever you want to say her name, she's an actress, and she wore
It's
this
Blake
dress.
Lively.
Blake Lively, and
She
what? Go ahead.
Blake Lively is an actress. She was on that movie Savages, where she was in a relationship with two guys.
And Debbie Does Dallas remix.
Yeah.
Right? She was on that shit too.
Yeah,
Dirty-
yeah, she was too. You know,
dirty bitch.
oh,
So she wears this stunning dress on the red carpet with her ass is poking out a little. Meanwhile, she's pregnant at the same damn time.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of dirty dick cock people that would run up in it.
Mm-hmm.
But Sir Mix-a-Lot gave his take on her butt and stuff like that. I didn't even know that he was fucking relevant. Like, who gives a fuck what Sir Mix-a-Lot
has to say.
has to say? Seriously. Like, honestly, if you ask me what Sir Mix-a-Lot is right now, I would say he's somewhere getting high.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
You better not be fucking with that anaconda. You ever watch that movie? That's some shit too. Maybe drinking the liquor anaconda. Oh shit! What the fuck is that movie? I can't think of that shit right now.
With a big ass snake.
Yeah, but it's a movie. Ah man, Black Dynamite.
Black
You ever
Dynamite.
seen Black Dynamite?
Dynamite.
Yeah, that anaconda.
Michael Jai White.
When your dick shrink up, if you drink the anaconda, if you ain't seen Black Dynamite, go see Black Dynamite. That's a funny.
Or Michael Jai White will come get you.
Now, Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, so he comes to America to act because he got tired of playing gang leader roles and shit like that.
He was tired of being the abusive type.
Yes, he said all the parts that in Britain where he is, that's all the parts that was given to him, or he was asked to audition for. Most of them was like he was either a gang leader, some street dude, pimp, something like that, and it didn't let him show his talent, and he needed to come to America to show his talent.
There were two movies of Idris Elba that was kind of all right. Daddy's Little Girls and No Good Deed. Now, Good Deed is like a little lesson to all you ladies out there. Do not date a man who has a very violent past, because he will fucking kill you.
Oh, shit happens, but
yeah.
All I'm saying is if shit ain't working out in your country, just catch an Uber to America.
Yeah. Planes, trains, and automobiles, bitch.
Take an Uber to America. America gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
And he wrote a whole thing. He was on Britain, and he told Britain, that he went to America. He got that accent. Believe it or not, he got that British accent. And you weren't thinking. And that's what's so cool about when you live or you from another country, how you could just switch up from your country accent to America. Like, it's some people who have mastered it to the point where you can't tell what they are when they're speaking that language.
Yeah.
I know some people like that.
Really?
My dick is like that.
What else we
Speaking
have?
one language and speaking another language.
What else we have, man?
Summer Jam coming up.
Summer Jam.
And let me tell you, some of y'all are too damn old to be going to Summer Jam and buying outfits and sneakers and Air Force Ones and shit for Summer Jam. If you over 27, your ass really shouldn't be caught at Summer Jam. You over 27 and you working at Enterprise, your ass shouldn't be at Summer Jam. It's motherfuckers that's like 38, 40 talking about Summer Jam. Like, that shit is for the young kids, man.
Yeah, the young kids to watch their favorite artists from the future of 2016 to fuck hip hop up.
The fuck hip hop up, because no actual cat in their 30s or better gonna be listening to this nonsense. That because did you see that shit? My man who seen the Panda song, Panda. I don't even like fucking pandas.
Neither do I.
And pandas ain't nowhere down south either.
No.
So I don't even know why the fuck he's singing about Panda. And you can't understand the song when he's singing, so they had him speak the song out. The song, I'm going to the studio after this.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like
it's
this.
Called Kuna Matata, motherfucker. We gonna go in on lions.
Yo,
lions.
Lions. To you people out there who think Summer Jam is Summer Jam, it's not. Back in the day, Summer Jam was Summer Jam. All the good artists was on stage performing and shit. These artists today, they don't have no talent on, like, no concept on what they talking about, man.
I seen this post or whatever, and it said Prince played like 12 different instruments.
Yeah.
Over 50 platinum songs.
Got a diamond
song, diamond albums, whatever. And he called himself an artist. Kanye has mastered what is that? iTunes, when they use the voice, what is that?
iTunes for auto-tune.
Auto-tunes, and has learned how to sample very good. He called himself a musical genius.
Kanye West, let me tell you something. You did not invent the auto-tune. The only person I know who did auto-tune was T-Pain, and he did it well.
He didn't invent it, but he has mastered it, and he has mastered how to sample people beats, and he called himself a musical genius. But can't play one instrument.
That's a damn shame.
Damn shame. But Kanye, I do want to give you a shout out. He was on the I say the Ellen DeGenerate show.
Yeah,
but
degenerate. Degenerate.
I always say, you watching the Ellen DeGenerate show? But the white gay lady with the short haircut, Kanye was on there, man, and he was on there bugging out. He's a funny guy. Kanye's a very funny character.
Yeah, very funny looking.
Well, he fuck with a white woman. What's your respect?
Yeah.
Huh?
I won't even say Armenian. You said white. You said it right the first time.
Oh, man. And another thing I want to talk about while we just saw news and entertainment and all this shit. They coming out with too many products to replace hairlines.
What?
Like too many paint products, like sprays, brush-ons. Here, I mean, they even got male weaves, like
weaves,
male quick weaves that a quick weave is season right on your shit. You got a full season shape of everything.
Oh my god!
Now I sweat a lot, so if I was to get anything like that, like they're drawing their hairlines out now. So I'm thinking, like, when you sweating and it's raining, that shit don't run down your forehead.
Yeah, it does.
It has to, even with the beards.
Yes, it does.
You know, if your
I
beard
seen
gets
it.
sweaty and
I
wet,
seen the people with the beards. I'm laughing.
If you in the club and you sweating and you take a nap and wipe it, the nap gonna be all black. That's not sexy in the club. Nah, I'm trying to be sexy in the club, definitely. And yo, new technology too. I'm picturing this new technology. MSF Innovations. They came out with this technology for smartphones. That can give eye exams.
Really?
Yes, through your smartphone, through your app, through your iPhone or your Android, you'll be able to give. It's an app or whatever, and you'll be able to actually give eye exam, like it see through your cornea and everything. It was telling how dumb some motherfuckers is because they looking at don't see no brain. No, it's a real app coming up where through your smartphone you'll be your doctor or whoever, opticianist or whatever they call them, motherfucker. Be able to give you an eye examination through a smartphone.
Wow.
This world is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
I'm creating an app. It's called an STD testing app. You just put your finger on the phone and it lets you know if you got any STDs. Herpes, gonorrhea.
Chlamydia, clap, gonorrhea, syphilis, gout.
And then if you got AIDS, you just be like, get the fuck off my phone. Get the fuck off my phone. But yeah, stupid. Technology is crazy. I'm coming up with my app. It's called an STD checker app. You just picture, it's like you just put your thumbprint on the joint, and whatever you got is gonna pop up. But what you don't want, if the AIDS come out, it's really gonna bless you and say, "Get the fuck off my phone! Get the fuck off my phone!"
Wow. Oh boy.
like I was saying earlier, so the House of Representatives wants to set a weight limit on strippers.
Yeah. I'm not feeling bad for the strippers. It's just
And-
that if you don't meet the weight requirement, it's time for you to do something
And
else.
the representative, when presented to the board and everybody, he said that he cared about the health of the strippers. That he wanted to make sure that they was healthy and that they didn't hurt anyone.
The ladies who are doing the stripping.
Well,
right?
you get a big bitch jumping on you, man. Like, I got a small frame. I don't need no big girl jumping on me like that. So he trying to protect the patron as well as the stripper. He's trying to make sure the stripper is healthy and everything. He trying to not let the patron get hurt when you got some big girl jumping on him. Did you see the post where the stripper had pushed the little dude up with her feet
Yeah.
and then dropped her feet and turned him over and all that? I don't need all that. You're not going to treat me like no bitch. I'm no punk bitch.
As far as the strippers swinging on poles and shit like that, there is like those sign that says maximum weight 5, maybe 7,000 pounds. Big girls, stay away from them poles. I'm telling you right now. I mean, if you have the guts to swing on a pole, I have faith in you. If you don't have the guts and that pole break, you're breaking too.
Stop using these in-house project poles y'all be hooking up in these little ass bedrooms and living rooms.
They're not even screwed on right.
They not. Yeah, exactly. They just think because they got the suction cup on both ends that's secure enough to hold your 600-pound ass. Stop doing that shit. That shit has to be bolted in or screwed into the ceiling for it to stay in place. You're killing me with that shit.
Ladies,
people.
you don't want to end up like Snooki from the Jersey Shore trying out a swinging pole. All of a sudden, that shit wasn't tied up right, and also she fell on her Italian Guido meatball looking ass.
I like meatballs, but anyway. Hey, did you know you needed a permit to have a monkey?
You need a permit to have a monkey.
In order to have a monkey, you need a permit.
That I did know.
Yeah, somebody monkey in Long Island got snatched because he didn't have a permit and he didn't have proper shots and he was just trying to do some Outbreak remix shit. Like 2016 Outbreak, yeah. But I always wanted a monkey. I did. I always like wanted a monkey and I wanted to put it on my shoulder and just walk around the hood and shoot motherfuckers rocks. And be like, go ahead, fuck with me if you want this monkey jump on your ass. if this monkey jump on your ass, you're going to have a problem over there because this monkey just going to be on your ass over there.
Yo.
Play with me.
Yo,
I'm going to teach. I want to teach the monkey. I'm going to teach him how to sell drugs and everything. It's going to deliver weed and everything. Bring me the payback. And let you short the monkey. You're going to know how to count that. That monkey fuck you up. Be all on your back. You ever had the monkey on your back? Bitch, you don't want that monkey on your back. Get that
Yo,
monkey on your back.
there was a vid, right? There was a vid. There was some Congo soldiers, right, just chilling. All of a sudden, they saw this big ass monkey, and one of the soldiers gave the monkey the gun, and all of a sudden, he started shooting at the motherfuckers. Like, oh, what's that? What's that? All of a sudden, the monkey did not care. He had the gun in his hand, took the beer, started drinking. I'm like, this monkey is gangsta right now.
Monkeys are gangsters. Why you think white people compare monkeys to niggas? Because they gangsters.
You bring a silverback to the United States, all hell will break loose.
Like I said, I want to be walking with a silverback down 10th Ave. See how many Jamaicans talk shit.
Some Jamaicans get fucked up.
Go suck who mama? Go suck who mama? Bitch, you crazy. Girl, bye. We in here live. Yo, this Asian woman had a baby. This Asian woman had a baby on this flight to China, and named the goddamn baby after the airline.
Really?
So the baby name is Saw Jetstar. I'm serious.
Saw Jetstar.
Saw Jetstar. And she came out with chopsticks. Now that's racist. No bullshit though.
Oh my god!
This man, the baby came out, and then she couldn't wait. You know, they was in the air because that's like the Asia. That's like probably what, a 16-hour flight. That's a long ass flight.
Hell yeah! I'll be asleep, and all of a sudden I wake up. I'm like, we're there yet? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, nah, you going to China? That's a long ass flight. So the baby was born aboard. They named it the name of the airline was Jetstar. So the baby name is Saw Jetstar.
Saw Jetstar.
Saw Jetstar.
It's the Gundam Star.
That baby really fly. Literally, motherfucker. Definitely, literally. Whew, 20 more days of work. We're here for the summer, man. I can't wait. I'm counting down. Don't you hate your jobs? I'm tired of motherfuckers eating shit out the refrigerator, yeah. Stop eating people's shit. I'm really about to set somebody up.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I like shit like that.
Wow.
All right, look, so look, we done ran past the time, but anyway, look, we gonna keep the show moving. I got some more comedy for y'all to get into and listen to and rock out with, and just enjoy your Sunday. Have a glass of wine, a beer, sit back, relax.
WGF Comedy Radio, episode 21. Go.
Here in America, yeah, the greatest country in the world. If you haven't traveled a lot. Do we have to constantly scream we're number one? It's always the people that live in the most boring parts of this country that scream the loudest. People in Kansas, we're the greatest country in the world. It's like, do you guys have internet there? You ever seen a photo of Fiji? I've never been to Fiji, but I've seen photos. It looks pretty amazing. It's hard to think we're better than that. We're top 10. Maybe if we started screaming that every day, maybe terrorists would stop trying to saw our heads off. We're top 10. And they'd be like, that's fair. It was that number one stuff that was getting old. America's basically turned into one of these factories where we just have a sign up, like, it's been 22 days since our last horrible thing. And it's like, oh, all right, rip it down. We're back at zero again. These things just keep happening. You know, whether it's Ferguson or Baltimore. I can solve racist cops. That's an easy fix. But nobody comes to me for the answers. You want to get rid of that forever? How about this? Only black people should be allowed to be cops. Boom, problem solved. And if any of you have issue with this, it's because you're racist. Well, what about white people? White people can be firefighters. We're more outdoorsy, it makes sense. White people firefighters, black people cops. Who wants tickets to the softball game now? Yeah, it's gonna get pretty tense. Might wanna put in a mercy rule.
Recently, because he became a conspiracy theorist recently. No, I didn't know. I found out quick. Because I talked to him for more than 5 seconds. They're not as subtle people, those conspiracy theorists. And it doesn't matter what you say, they're gonna hook you into conspiracies. It's a beautiful day outside. Would be if the clouds were real. Okay, good Lord. Look at what happens. Jesus. So his thing was aliens. Apparently, you guys, there's aliens here. And the government is trying to keep the aliens from us. Why is the government trying to hide all the aliens? Here's the thing. I have no issue with anybody believing there's aliens. There could be. I don't know. I've seen Men in Black. I like fun things. Sure. I'm in. Aliens. I can't tell you they aren't here. What I can tell you for sure is that if there are aliens here, the government should definitely not tell us. We can't handle Justin Bieber. That's one Canadian. I haven't heard one rational discussion about him yet. Think we can handle aliens? We can't handle Mexicans. They come from a couple hundred miles away. I can't turn on the news and hear people fighting about them. You think something's gonna come from another galaxy, get a job at Walmart, and Fox News isn't gonna flip a shit? Be like, hey, it's a job for an earthling. That's an earthling job right there. MSNBC's just crying, just like, we're not being nice enough to them. We need to be nicer. CNN's like, does this explain that Malaysian plane? Because they're always going to bring it back to the Malaysian plane. That's what they do. That's what they do there. This is just on the job front. I'll do more. Are they allowed to drive? Are they allowed to vote? We have to teach them English. Who does that? Teachers. Who's going to pay for that? Not my tax dollars. What happens when a dude, probably from Florida, fucks one of them? Now we're over here. Now we're in this discussion. You ready, America? Are you allowed to fuck an alien? Is that okay? Is it bestiality? Is it gay?
It's got 3 vaginas but 5 dicks. Sounds gay to me. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and... And then we're in that room. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
You wanna know a testament to how awful kids are, how terrible kids are? I was walking down the street in LA. I was walking down the street from my restaurant, from one of my favorite restaurants, and I had like a bag full of food. And it's right across the street from school. And I saw 2 kids fighting over a basketball. They're like, fighting over it and just walking by. And and one of them just goes, and just pulls it. And the other one goes, that's why your mom's in a wheelchair. And I dropped my shit. I was like, what? You can say that? You can say those words in that order and you don't explode? Like the people police don't come down from the sky like, oh, I'm sorry, this person's a demon. I didn't even know. I don't know how he got out. That's the most awful thing in the world. Nobody in this room could get away with it. If you went to work tomorrow and it was like, hey man, Dave is being a real jerk today. Yeah, I know, what's going on? I don't know, but that's why his mom's in a wheelchair. All right, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Basketball later? No basketball later. I'm not playing with a monster. Tiny Hitlers. Oh, awful. Seriously, that's why I wear condoms. I'm not having a baby. I'm not ready to have a baby. Like, and I know a lot of people are just like, I wear condoms because I don't want to get AIDS. But I gotta be honest, I'm sorry. I'd much rather have AIDS than a baby. Sorry, AIDS beats baby by this much. Seriously, people get all upset when they hear that. Say, think about it. They're not that different, you guys. They're not that different at all. They're both expensive. You have them for the rest of your life. They're constant reminders of the mistakes you made. And once you have them, you pretty much can only date other people who have them. What's the difference? What's the difference? The only difference is you can't go to jail by accidentally dropping AIDS. So, AIDS wins by this much. I'm serious. I mean, like, people, at least people, when you have AIDS, people are, like, aware of it, and people want to help you. People feel sorry for you. Like, people want to help you out and make other people aware of that when you have AIDS. People don't give a shit when you have kids. No one's just like, yeah, man, I'm living with kids. Been kids positive for about 5 years now. I lost a lot of my friends in the 80s to kids. And it's just, we're doing a kids walk tomorrow and just like, I'm sorry, one of my kids coughed in my face, I have to leave. Like, no one cares.
It has a dual clutch 6-speed automatic transmission that changes.
Dick Cheney. And that's all I got to say. Isn't it great that we've reached that point? You don't even have to say Dick Cheney, the vice president who shot his friend in the face while hunting. Dick Cheney, everybody goes, wah, and we move on. He went quail hunting. Quail hunting. He went hunting for quail. You do not use the words hunt and quail together in a sentence. You don't hunt for quail. You might track quail. You might walk behind them, wondering what kind of a miserable fuck existence do you have? They're this big. They're tiny little birds. They barely fuck fly. And they clip their wings. They clipped their wings so they couldn't fly any higher than 10 feet. Are you fucking kidding me? Unbelievable. And you shoot them with bird shot. Not like a BB gun, which could do the job. No, bird shot, which is like just a spray of just fucking metal and shit. And then you gotta wait till the dust clears. Did I hit anything? Going quail hunting is like saying I'm going fishing and going to a goldfish bowl and going, got it! I am not a hunter. For those of you who probably thought, wow, he'd look good in orange. But I don't hunt because I was born and raised Jewish, and there's a group of the Jewish people who have no motor or mechanical skills. And I am one of them. It's just by the grace of God I can actually wipe myself. But it seems to me if you're gonna hunt, you've gotta really hunt, okay? The bird has to be able to fly around, and you have to have a bullet so you can kind of go, okay, let's get it. Or you should have to hunt deer, something that's moving about, or better yet, what you really should hunt is like something like a bear, something that can eat your feet. They were hunting in a place that rich people pay to hunt at, okay? They actually, they drive them to where the animals are. That is not fucking hunting. There's a fence around the place. Son of a bitch. That means they tracking the deer. Oh, look, we got him in the corner. They turned a petting zoo into Auschwitz. But I tell you, the hunting party was upset about the accident because the next day they were going to hunt rabbits with multiple sclerosis. I don't know much about hunting, but from what I can gather, the hunters are generally in a line, okay? You don't get in a circle and go, let's get it. One guy doesn't stand in front about 20 feet and going, okay, fire! So that means that he's standing here and his friend is there. How do you think it happened?
I don't know what it is with brothers, but they have to close their eyes. We're in an argument for some reason. You ever notice that? You ever see that guy? What? What kind of shit you talking, son? It's like the guy left 3 minutes ago. What are you doing? But they'll always be cool, right? These brothers, Pookie, Sam the Great, Rod, they're gonna be cool forever, man. Like the rest of us, we don't age quite that way. We don't have that hip thing when we get older. Like old black men are cool as hell, right? Nobody else is like that. White guys after 65, the only thing out of your mouth is, get out of my driveway! You're just all pissed off and crotchety and shit. Latinos are worse. We don't even age well. I mean, look at Latino men as they get older. The stomach gets bigger, but the arms get shorter. Have you noticed this about us? Turned into little dinosaurs for some reason. We're like a T-Mex or something, right? A little Tyrannosaur. Every time I go to a family reunion, I feel like I'm at Jurassic Park or something. My uncles, they're walking around. Mijo, I can't reach. Mijo, I can't reach my pockets, mijo. They all get that deep belly button. It's like extra deep. It's like grande deep. Everything's in there. Lint, grass, twigs. See a hummingbird pop his head out. Mira, pájaro, I can't reach it. But the brothers, you don't see that. It's always a cool. You ever notice old black men? They're cool as hell, man. They're always real fidgety and moving around. And like, even if they're standing in line, they're like skit, scat, scoot at that, skit at and do that, and skit at that. Like, look at this one. Look at this dude right here. You ever try to guess their age? You're not even close. You ever try that? Check you out, brother. What are you, like 52? He's like, I appreciate the compliment, son, but I'm 92. Holy what? That's right. Skid, scat, scoot at that, skid at, and do that, and skid at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They always have to drop wisdom, too, before they leave. It's called dropping wisdom. They give you some old saying, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's almost like they're making the shit up as they go along. They say it with so much passion, it makes you think twice about it. You're like, well, you know, I was like, well, you obviously know the secret of youth. Why don't you tell me what it is? He's like, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. You got to live your life like 2 feet with 10 toes and an extra toenail. What? Yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense.
We back. WGAF Comedy Radio on this good Sunday is May 22nd. The time is 6 p.m. on the dot. Cable time. Remember when you was younger, everybody used the cable box time? Like that little black cable box, that time was like God's time.
Yeah.
Yo, I set my watch by cable time. The street lights go off by cable time. 6:47 cable time.
Exactly.
All right, we back with Corbello Sports Report every Sunday. We have our little sports reports. We talk about what's going on with some of these gay ass NFL players, some of these tall ass, soft ass NBA players that like getting robbed and shit like that. You know, and I was watching some hockey, man. Them hockey boys, they put it on, bro. They be really fighting out on that ice.
Nothing think about that shit.
When they find a nigga that could ice skate, boy, them motherfuckers gonna be in trouble. He gonna be knocking motherfuckers out. I'm Mayweather on ice skates. Mayweather on ice skates, motherfucker. Right. Anyway, take it away, Corbello.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the conference finals, the Western and the Eastern Conference finals. And if you are a fan of these 4 teams, well, let's be honest with yourselves. One of them is going to the NBA finals, and the other is going to take their T-shirt home and bitch about it. Start off in the conference finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Golden State Warriors. This was on a Monday. The score was 108-102. And there was a picture with Stephen Curry, a little bit disappointed, and his baby Riley was sitting there. They replaced the face of Riley with Michael Jordan's teary-eyed face, and I was bugging the fuck.
And you know that's the picture of Jordan's face when he was crying about his father?
Yeah.
That's fucked up how they be using that face.
And at the All-Star, and he made it to the Hall of Fame. The Toronto Raptors in Game 1, they lost to the Cavaliers 115-84. But we're going to keep on moving because it's the Thunder and the Warriors. The Warriors got at them. The series is tied 1-1. This was on a Wednesday. The score was 118-91. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Cavaliers did it again in Game 2, 108-89. But it seems like in Game 3 of yesterday, the Raptors, 99-84. Now, the truth is about the Toronto Raptors, this was a team that needed to prove themselves because you got a whole list of guys on that team that wants it. Kyle Landry, he wants it. DeMar DeRozan, he wants it. And the rest of the Toronto Raptors want it, but does King James and the Cleveland Cavaliers want it?
Well, everybody want them rings until they got a heavy drug problem, then they have to sell them.
They know that they need them really big rings because they need some really big things, you know?
Harder.
Anyway,
who are you going for?
Well, I was thinking to myself, since this is like the conference semis, either it's going to be Toronto or Golden State or Toronto against Oklahoma City. But I'm thinking if it's Cleveland, it's got to be either the Warriors and the Thunder because the Warriors, they won a championship. The Thunder, they were in the finals but lost to the Heat. So I'm thinking mix it up like a slot machine. See who's going to the NBA finals, You might get lucky.
Now, I think Toronto, they took Miami out, right?
Yeah.
They was whooping Miami ass the other day.
And Dwayne Wade of all people, he should have known better. He should have played a little bit harder. But I guess telling Gabrielle Union telling Dwayne Wade, you don't get this pussy till you go to the next level, and all of a sudden Dwayne Wade bowed his head like, okay.
Man, listen, they was whipping on they was whipping on Miami ass like Kane whipping your ass last night. That's how they get their ass whooped.
Game 3 today, Warriors versus Thunder. That's 8:00. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Cavaliers will face off the Raptors on Monday. That's Game 4.
All right.
Now, as far as baseball is concerned, I only have one special situation. Bartolo Colon, who plays for the New York Mets, and he's in his 40s. He has extra kids by another woman. He got like two.
I mean, he has kids outside of his marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because his mistress has 2 kids, his wife with 4, and his wife calls him a deadbeat.
Now I guarantee his wife not black.
No.
I knew it because
No.
black women ain't putting up with that shit. You ain't having all these babies outside this marriage, nigga.
You are not going to be on child support, but if you are, you're gonna miss a couple of games being in that courtroom all day.
Shit. Well, with his money, man, you don't even got to go to courtroom. You just send the lawyer. That pissed the baby mother off even more.
Anyway,
they need a hitman for baby mothers.
He'd
be so rich. A hitman just for baby mothers. Just take out baby mothers.
All right. Former NBA basketball player Nate Robinson took his basketball talents, but decided to go on the football field and start training for different teams. Now, Nate Robinson started his career as a Knick. He was a 2-time slam dunk champion, and, you know, he played for different teams like New York, and he also played for the Bulls. But I got to say, like, for somebody who's around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches and you want to play football, I don't see it.
But no, in college, he was nice.
He was nice?
Nah, he was nice. He was like All-American in college and everything. I believe he played either quarterback or receiver or something like that, or tailback. But nah, the boy is efficient in football as well. Actually, he had a chance to go to the league in football as well as the NBA. But I just think at this age in the game,
it's not easy.
Yeah, just buy Madden and get you a good Xbox One or a PlayStation. Call that shit today, man.
I gotta say, like, you know, nobody has done a 2-sport situation since Bo Jackson, and he played football and he played baseball.
You had Deion Sanders.
And Deion Sanders too.
Then you had Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm. That didn't work out.
No, but he did it. You know, he did it. Shit, that's all I can. At the end of the day, man. Whatever you trying to do, just do you, man.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck with nobody out here talking. If you think you play soccer and golf, play it.
And on some really fucked up note, back to the NBA, Phil Jackson and the New York Knicks signed Jeff Hornacek as the head coach. Now, the last time I said that I'm not defending Phil Jackson, I really mean it, because this right here is an embarrassment. If you don't know who Jeff Hornacek is, let me give you a little intel on him. First of all, Jeff Hornacek played for the Phoenix Suns, and then he played for the Utah Jazz. And if you didn't know that, Michael Jordan whooped the Jazz's ass in Game 6, because I talked about it so many times. And then he was a head coach for the Phoenix Suns, the worst NBA team history, because there's no defense there. But now, after being fired after 2 seasons in Phoenix, Phil Jackson gets the opportunity to sign him. And that's all we need now. More disappointing agriculturalistic bullshit. Because Jeff Hornacek does not know a damn thing about defense. I mean, David Blatt, not there. Frank Vogel, not there. Patrick Ewing, not there. Mark Jackson, not there. I mean, what the hell's going on in the front office of the New York Knicks? I'm serious. I mean, couldn't you just get a coach that could teach defense for like a good season? I mean, it's bad enough you signed Mike D'Antoni a few years back, and he don't know a damn thing about defense. That's the problem. See, offense is not going to make you win games at all. You can lose games with offense, but in defense, it wins games. And I've been learning and taught about that so many times when I was a kid, when I was playing church basketball.
Offense sells tickets, defense wins games.
Exactly. So, Phil Jackson, like I said before, I'm not defending you ever again, because this right here was the ultimate nail in the coffin.
Well, you're not supposed to defend a white man with the last name Jackson.
Exactly.
It ain't right. Unless it's that $20 bill.
And more importantly, the comments about Carmelo don't need the rest. He needs to get back in the gym. First of all, Carmelo is doing fine on his day off, on his downtime. He's on TV shows. He's on Jimmy Fallon, just dancing and shit. Leave that nigga alone.
Did you hear that Carmelo got gonorrhea?
Really?
No, I'm fucking with you.
Wow. That would be news. But anyway, leave Carmelo alone, damn it. It's bad enough you motherfuckers be talking about, oh, he's going to sign his waive clause. He need to go somewhere else. You motherfucking reporters and commentary and people from ESPN talking about Carmelo needs to go. You motherfuckers been shitting on the Knicks since the day Carmelo came in. So you need to shut the hell up for a second. Wait till October rolls around and let the Knicks play some basketball. And even if Jeff Hornacek's the head coach of the Knicks, I don't want to see his face. I want to see the Knicks play basketball on both sides of the court. Why would I need to see a head coach that looked like he'd been chewing on tobacco weed since the mid-'80s, okay? Shut it all up. And as far as the Corbell Sports Report, Phil Jackson, you are going straight to hell. I seen a picture of Phil Jackson wearing the overalls and an afro and have a nice little bicycle in the back.
He was on Soul Train. I've seen him.
He was on Soul Train. Shots fired. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I'm waiting for the season. I'm not waiting to hear more bullshit about the Knicks suck. You suck because your team didn't go to the playoffs. That's why you suck. So, good night. Farewell, Corbell Starks Report, and fuck Phil Jackson Part 2.
Phil Jackson, don't be playing that falling down the stairs shit either. Rent due, motherfucker.
Yo, Stu. Yo, rent Stu, motherfucker. And don't be catching you falling down the stairs. Here come here. You conscious.
Goddamn right. Don't be playing it. Look, man, we about to get back into some more comedy for a couple minutes, then we'll be right back with the top 5. Today, top 5 reasons why your ass shouldn't have bought them Jordans. Or them phone posits. I got a bunch of them, but I'm going to give you the top 5.
You got my lighter?
Let it roll.
That's why you got to enjoy the beginning of a relationship. That's my favorite part. Everyone's favorite part is the beginning. That's when you're perfect and she's perfect because you've shared zero information. Right? It's just lies going back and forth. How was your day? Amazing. How was your day? Incredible. You want to drink beer and get naked? Yes, I do. Women say the nicest stuff early on. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You've had a rough life. You play those little games, right? I say, I love you. My girl would be like, I love you more. And I'd be like, I love you more. I love you more. Try that after years with the same person. Say, I love you. I love you more. Yeah, you're probably right. That's why I'm not good at that mushy, like, kind of vague talk stuff. Like I told my last girlfriend, I said, I love you. She's like, do you love me? And I was like, I love you to the third power. She's like, what does that mean? I was like, I don't know. It's your game. What are we doing? You say you love me, but are you in love? I was like, I'm about love? What's that? I don't know. I thought we were adding conjunctions. I don't know what we're doing here. Not good at any of that stuff. She'd ask me questions. I was always didn't know the answer. She'd be like, tell me something about you that no one else knows. And I was like, I have been collecting hotel soaps for the last 7 years. So why would you tell me that? Well, if we end up together, you're never going to need to buy soap. But it is about love, right? I mean, you gotta love her. You gotta tell them you love them too. Every man knows, smart men know. You better say I love you to that woman, especially when they're angry. That's when I'm always like, I love you. And they're like, all right. Do you still love me if I gain 500 pounds? I'm like, why? Is that one of your goals? And the mushier you can say it, the better. I heard a guy tell his girlfriend, I love you a little more every day. And the girl was like, that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. And I was like, I'm gonna memorize that. Tried it on my girl, didn't go as well. I was like, I love you a little more every day. She was like, ah. And then she was like, huh. And I was like, well, if you love me more every day, that means you're gonna love me more tomorrow than you do today. And I was like, okay. So right now you're not loving me as much as you could. No, I love you a ton. No, you're gonna grow the capacity to love more overnight? I was like, can I have a lawyer? I don't know. Because it's just an emotion, right? You fall in love, your body creates chemicals for that person, and then over time, your body builds a resistance to those chemicals. Like there's some sort of bacteria. I used to love you, now I'm allergic to you. That's the only kind of love that fades is romantic love. No other love fades, right? You love your kids forever, you love your pets forever. I've never heard an 8-year-old like, I'm getting sick of grandma. It's the same shit every time. Cookies in a $5 check. Spice it up.
I don't go to clubs. You know, it's not my thing. It's very difficult for me to go to clubs and try to make it happen. You understand? Like, you probably make it happen at the club. Black guys do really well at the club. It's the truth, man. They hit the dance floor, no matter what they do, it's brilliant. It's like, they're like, the guy, whatever he does, they're like, oh my God, look he's a great dancer. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I never get it. And I'm a terrible dancer. Like, I'm just not good at dancing cool. You understand? Like, every time I want to act cool, it's really not cool. Like, I never forget, I really wanted to impress this girl. I was dancing with her, and I was really getting into it. I was like, yeah, and I'm really dancing. And she starts laughing, and I'm like, all right, she thinks that I'm not serious. Let me get more into it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I really wanted to impress her, so I got into it. I was like, I was going with the beat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and then she started laughing out loud in my face. And I snapped. I'm like, bitch, I'm serious. This is all I got. I mean, how do you do that? This really hurt my feelings. I can't win at the club. And see, girls, they got it made in the club. The clubs are designed for women. And for men, it's a place you go so you feel like a failure. You understand? You walk in the club. See, girls walk in like, oh my God, we just want to dance. We just want to dance. We can never do that. I never have a moment with my friend, hey, what do you want to do tonight? Let's go dance, dude. I know! We never have that moment ever. You understand? It doesn't occur to us in that way. But girls are like, oh my God, we just want to dance with each other. We just want to dance with each other. Then why did you come out in public? Stay in your living room and dance in your house. Why are you out here? We paid cover charge. It cost me a fortune to be here right now. We just want to dance with each other. No, that's not allowed. There should be a law. There should be a law passed by the Congress. And if you go to the club, at least for like 10 minutes, all right? Without laughing in the guy's face, you should dance with him. Let me tell you something, man. Like, I learned this line is great, okay, guys? If your feeling is really, really hurt and the girl is like really mean to you and she's like scratching you everywhere, you're like bleeding and you're in that situation. This one guy's like, would you like to dance? Like, LA girls are crazy. Like, no. No. I was like, whoa. I don't think you heard me right. I didn't say dance. I said you look really fat in those pants. Yeah. Me and him, yeah! You got way into that one, brother.
Let the party rock.
Hey.
Follow me. I just it's like I don't understand it, so it's easier not to believe in it. It's just it's a quick, they could be making stuff up, you know? I read that they said like cockroaches are like 350 million years old, and it's like, are they, or do you know? I don't know how to go figure that out, because that's what I think you're doing. I think you know that I wouldn't even have a clue to start to figure that out, or want to, so you're just throwing numbers out at me, and I just go, all right. I guess that's what they told y'all in school. Pluto's not a planet. It's not been a planet for a while. That's how long I've been out of science. Because once they did that, they're like, you can't just jam Pluto down my throat my whole life, and then right when I get out of school, you're like, we were just kidding about Pluto. That affected me, you know? Like, in elementary school, I got a C because I forgot to put Pluto. And turns out I should have got above an A. That's what I should have got. I should have probably been teaching the class because I nailed it years ago. I never believed in Pluto. So, said it's too far. I go, you guys will see. Yeah. I just went to Honduras recently. I have no idea where Honduras was at. We did a USO tour. There's troops there. That's where it's going down next. And that's what they told me. So I wouldn't say anything about it. But it's pretty low key. But it's going to, just let it happen. I went there. I was at the airport. I told the guy, I was like, hey, I'm going to Honduras. He was like, what city? I was like, I'm just learning right now that's not the name of the city. So, I don't know. Wherever people go. I land, a guy picks us up, he's driving us to the army base. He's giving us like a rundown of everything, and he was like, look, there's a couple things you gotta look out for. When you go to bed at night, you gotta check your bed for spiders, because they hide in there. So he's basically just like, you're not gonna sleep. And then he's like, there's a lot of snakes too, so when you walk around, just keep an eye out for snakes. And I was like, all right, that makes sense. But he goes, if you get bit by a snake, the best thing to do then is just go ahead and catch the snake and bring it with you, so then we know what snake bit you. That's what, like, and I was like, there's no way that's what you're supposed to do. I've watched Animal Planet. I've never seen someone get bit and then it's like they gotta be like, I gotta catch it now. Like, it's like, that's not a show on Animal Planet. It would be on Animal Planet. I was like, I'm not gonna do that, dude. I've never caught a snake in my life. And you want me to get bit and then I gotta get it together and catch a snake for the first time? It's like, it's not gonna go good. He's gonna keep biting me. That's all that's gonna happen. And he goes, it doesn't matter, you've already been bit. And I was like, do you even know what a snake is? It completely matters. There's a huge difference between one bite and probably 30 bites, which is what we will be at if I try to catch this snake. Who told you this? A snake? Is that who?
The fact that I'm 40 years old and I tried Molly for the first time last year. Or I was hanging out with other 40-year-olds that gave it to me for the first time last year. What an amazing trip this shit is. Where the hell have I been all my life? You know, and see, you know, you know what I blame that on? My father. I grew up with a military father, and he was very strict. Everything was military. Everything was his way or the highway. All right. You know, we couldn't have long hair. We couldn't have facial hair. You know, we couldn't have tattoos. No piercings of any kind. Couldn't wear your hat in the house. And I swore, like, when I left the house, I was gonna do all of that shit, man. And all I had was a goatee. So I'm gonna move out soon. I am. I just gotta get that nerve to get out. It's so nice when your mom just does your laundry, makes you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So bad. Oh man. And I couldn't believe like the trip that I don't know, man, this euphoria that you go through is just unbelievable. Like, I want to be honest with you, like, and I don't know anything about this drug when I took it. I was very green. I don't know the lingo. I don't know the terminology. And we were in Vegas last weekend for EDC, and didn't even know what the hell the festival was about. I just went. All right. Now I don't know if you've ever been to a rave or a music festival like that, but man, you have to be on this shit in order to understand all of that. Because I'm there and this music is loud, and I'm like, turn that down. DJ wasn't having it. But we're in the hotel room, and my buddy's like, dude, he goes, Renee, I know you don't know why we're here, but I'm going to be honest with you. He's like, we're going to be doing Molly, and we're going to be rolling hard this weekend. And I was like, you know what, bro? If there's any rolling going to be involved, I got a bad back. This is not going to happen. I'm 40. I'd be very uncomfortable doing Molly in front of all you guys. What time is she coming to the room? Like, do I need singles? Do I need to pull out some cash? I feel it in my body still. I'm like, wow, okay. So, this is the problem that I have doing drugs for the first time that I've never done before. Like, you know, because when you do something for the first time, like, you start to overthink the process, and that's the problem. So now your body becomes tense, and you're not letting the drug take effect. So the whole time I took this pill, so I'm like my body's tense. I'm like, okay, am I doing it now? Am I rolling? Am I rolling? Am I rolling? And I just don't know it. Am I rolling? And I just don't know. What was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? We're freaking out. So about like 25 minutes in, I'm like, I got nothing. You know, because I wasn't letting it take effect on my body. So now I'm like, this shit is whack. Boy, this is some bunk shit, man. I was like, oh. And then right about 2 minutes after that, blacked the fuck out. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my name. And I didn't give a shit. Oh my God. By the time I came to my senses, I literally turned into a 15-year-old cheerleader. I'm not kidding you. I was doing shit I've never done before in my 40 years existence on this planet. Like, I'm sitting there just dancing. This music is boom, 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 boom.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. WGF Comedy Radio episode 21. Corbell Starks. Darius B. Shots fired. Anissa Jefferson. Still thinking it's a different world.
We in the building. Good Sunday afternoon. This is May 22nd, 6:25 p.m. In case your ass got to be to work somewhere. You know you always wait till the last minute to get to work. I got 10 more minutes. I got 15 more minutes. I got 10 more minutes. Always taking your time to get to work. You always late back from break, too. You know, black people like to break. But listen, right now, we at our top 5 segment. You motherfuckers like to walk around with Jordans and phone posits and all this shit, and you really shouldn't be buying none of this shit. I'm going to keep it real with you, and I'm going to keep it spunky with you. Half you niggas walk around with these Jordans and phone posits and shit, then spend y'all last or spend y'all kids' cash to buy this bullshit. So today, my top 5, and I don't even really own no goddamn Jordans. Probably one pair. Because Jordan owned them Jordans, right? Mm-hmm. And he owned prison. So the niggas go to jail after they done sold the drugs and killed to get the goddamn Jordans. That's the way the shit works. But anyway, right now, we going to go into the top 5 reasons why your ass shouldn't be buying Jordans or phones, whatever your motherfucking devil is. Some of y'all phone posits kings and some of y'all Jordan kings. So if you buying either or, I got top 5 reasons why your ass shouldn't be buying these goddamn sneakers. Give me a drum roll. Short one, please. Let's rip it. We gonna rock and roll. Drum roll. Top 5. Rent due, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Rent due. If your rent due, your ass should not be out there buying Jordans and shit before your rent due. Bottom line, if you ain't paid your rent yet, and it's the 28th, and you just got that that paycheck for the 30th, your ass shouldn't be out there buying Jordans or on that line, that fucking Foot Locker, to get the phone posit coupon, or you got to get the lottery ticket and shit. And you got your whole family out there now, your sisters, your brothers, your kids, your mother, your baby mothers, your 3 baby mothers, all out there to get one fucking lottery ticket. Are you out your fucking mind, man? Rent due.
I sent you your motherfucking money, okay? I sent you 3 scratch-off tickets, bitch.
Rent due, motherfucker. Don't be pulling that falling down the stairs shit over here. What's your problem? Definitely. Number 4, give me another drum roll. You live at home with your mama or your daddy. If you live at home with your mother and your daddy and you got a goddamn sneaker collection, kill yourself. Because you could have been the hell out their motherfucking house if you'd have just put a couple of them pairs for sale, or not even brought a couple of them goddamn pair and got your ass that money, got your goddamn apartment.
You go first.
You living in your mother's basement, mad because she catching you jerking off while she coming down to do the laundry and shit. And now you mad because she done caught you. Motherfucker, stop buying them goddamn sneakers. You goddamn too old to be living at home buying them goddamn sneakers. It is what it is. We need to stop this shit, people. And it's black, white, Dominican, Afghanistan. Ed Jordan got everybody hooked on that shit. That was number 4. If you live at home with them parents, stop buying them goddamn sneakers. Because I tell you what, if my children grow up and they old and they living with me, if they brought Jordans, you just bought Jordans for the whole motherfucking house. That mean that I'm gonna wear the Jordans, your mother gonna wear the Jordans, everybody in the house gonna wear the Jordans. That's the way I'm rolling in my house. If you grown person and you buy Jordans and phones in my house, you just brought them shits for the house. And for the cost, 7 people should be able to wear them shits. Like, they should be able to you just push a button and the sneaker just turn to a 7.5 and shit. Like, mommy got him on the day. Then tomorrow when daddy wear him, he wear 10.5. He put another button in them shits to turn to 10. That's how much these sneakers fucking cost. These sneakers is killing us, people. These sneakers is costing $300, $400, $500. Unless you don't get the ticket when you get online, that shit is like boosted up 100%. Like, it's 100% profit. That's number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3. Boom. you ain't got no job. I don't know how the hell y'all doing it, but how the hell you guys is walking around with these Jordan phone posits with no motherfucking job? Yeah. And you got kids. Now your kids got the Reebok Classics on, but you got Jordans on. That shit don't make no sense. Stop that ratchet ass shit. That shit is ratchet as hell. And ladies, take that money that you spending on them goddamn bundles, the 14 inch, the 16 inch, the 18 inch, 21 inch. I know all about them inches. Take all that inch money you spending on them bundles and buy your kids some sneakers and leave them Jordans alone. Fuck
I'm
them
sick
Jordans.
and tired of seeing you parents walking around with your kids with paper bags on their feet. That don't even look fashionable.
But you walking around with Jordans. Your kids got paper bags on their feet, but you walk around with Jordans. That shit ain't right.
Shit,
if you ain't got no job or no income, and unemployment ain't income. Unemployment is to help your ass get through these bills until you find another job. So if you ain't got no income or you ain't got no job, stop wasting your money on these fucking sneakers, because I'm going to start calling you bastards out. This shit is just wrong. Motherfuckers ain't working. They walk around with $300 fucking sneakers on. I feel like my mother and shit now. Like when you old, you be like, this motherfucker walk around with these sneakers and he ain't got no fucking job.
Yeah.
Nigga, put that money into something useful, man. Get your fucking life together. Let's go into number 2. I think it should be against the law. If you ride the bus, you should not be able to buy Jordans or phone posits. If you was to save 3 pair of sneakers, well, the price you would pay for 3 pair of them sneakers, 4 pair of them sneakers, you got your hoopty to get the fuck around and go wherever you need to go. Word is bond. If you would just add up $300, because most sneakers $200 for $300, so if you get $900, I can tell you get a hoopty. Your ass won't be on the bus catching crabs and shit like that. You know crabs and all that shit behind the bus. When you drive a car, you get on the bus, you really looking around. When you up on the bus, you be like, damn, this is what y'all be doing up here on the bus? You always sit by the driver and shit. Talk to the driver. Yeah, we got cars. Fuck that. Put them Jordans up, put that sneaker money up, and get your ass a car. I'm tired of seeing you motherfuckers on the bus with Jordans. I'm going to start taking pictures of you motherfuckers on the bus with Jordans. Sitting there on the bus with your Jordans. Your Jordans fresh as hell. You trying to keep your Jordans real fresh by not moving a lot, motherfucker, so you want to sit down. No. Spend that money, get you some motherfucking wheels, and get your ass mobile and stop playing with this shit. Boom. And we going to move on to number 1. If you want government assistance, get WIC, welfare, a card, or any type of subsidized program where they paying your rent and everything else, you should not be able to buy Jordans. It should be illegal. If they catch you, they should deport your ass back to wherever cardboard box you came from. Word is bond. I'm sorry. If your ass using our money to buy lobster and snake and you walk around in Jordans, you right. I'm mad, motherfucker. I'm hating. Yeah. If I'm a hater, it is what it is. And I'm tired of you motherfuckers living all good off the government or off my tax dollars, and then you walk around with Jordans and motherfucking shit. I'm gonna fuck around and start running y'all shit. Y'all think I'm soft because I got all my teeth, man. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
If for some crazy reason that, the young boys today that wearing Jordans and hoverboards but can't get a car, that's some sad shit. Couldn't be on the top 5, but then again,
and that's the crazy thing. You cool now if you got Jordans and a hoverboard. Like, bitches will holler at you if you riding down Broadway on a red hoverboard with some 12s on. Bitches will get with you. Are you serious, motherfucker? You motherfuckers need to raise y'all standards. Yeah, I'm going in because I'm tired of us spending this wasteful money on these fucking sneakers and our life ain't together. Nigga, you still owe Sally Mae, bitch, because I do too. I'm tired of that bitch calling my house. I'm glad they caught her for stealing. Actually, Sally Mae, good for your ass. You got caught for stealing, nigga. Yeah, now they done brought you out. Now you done brought them because Sally Mae was stealing. But these sneakers is really fucking the game up. And then y'all got these little kids thinking that it's cool and they want LeBrons and all that shit.
Kobe's.
And then LeBron won't even fix his fucking hairline. What type of shit is this? We spend all this money. The least you could do is look your fucking best out there in that coat with them tight ass uniforms.
And by the way, LeBron hairlines went down 13%.
Man, he got that shit, man. Listen, we buying these sneakers, people. We wasting our fucking money on these sneakers. We wasting our money on this material stuff. I don't even know if you understand that. I wear white tee or black tee for every show because I refuse to be a billboard for somebody who don't support me. Bottom line. Jordan ain't supporting none of you motherfuckers. We got 100,000 motherfuckers walk around Patterson with Jordans and phone posits on, but they ain't picked one clinic up in Patterson. They ain't did one basketball clinic. They ain't did one football clinic. None of that shit. But they got everybody walking around with Jordans and phone posits on. Boom. And then the little kids that's walking around with these phone posits, they don't even know where the fuck they originated from. They Penny Hardaways, you jackass. Penny Hardaway brought the phone posits out. Somewhere in line, Penny Hardaway got on steroids, put his sneaker on steroids, and they shot the sneaker up. Now you got this indestructible phone posits.
And I bet you, at my entire salary where I work at, that these kids do not know who Penny Hardaway is either.
They don't have a clue who fucking Penny Hardaway is. They don't even know who the fucking puppet is. You remember the puppet used to sit on his lap? Penny and be like,
Little Penny.
Little Penny. Little Penny got a drug problem now. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No, he does have a drug problem. I seen him by Myers Fish Market getting high. With some phone posits on. Yo, you got unks with drug habits walking around with phone posits. But I'm glad they got them motherfuckers up out of Masonic Temple parking lot. They was selling a lot of fake sneakers out that goddamn 12-footer, that box truck. Yeah, I know that box truck.
Yeah, I should learn a valuable lesson from that.
At Masonic Temple parking lot, they was getting that shit away. They was selling Chinese food in the front and sneakers in the back, right out that 12-foot, that 12-foot box truck. Shit is real, man. These sneakers.
$45? Are you kidding me?
Listen. People are dying over these sneakers. People are killing to get these sneakers. When you 35 and you call out of work and stand on line for a pair of sneakers, nigga, you got a fucking problem. Bottom line.
You know what the excuses they have for when they buy sneakers and they're broke and they're unemployed? I just need something to like stay on my feet so I can keep moving.
You better get your ass some travel foxes. Remember them travel foxes the Jamaicans used to wear? They love them travel foxes.
Were they sandals?
No, the travel foxes, man. You don't know about the travel foxes? Them shits was the shit back in the day.
I didn't hear about them.
And just like I said, and then a lot of y'all buying these sneakers, and I'm going to give it up to the Asians. I'm going to give them a round of applause. The Asians, give them a hand. Because they are the best bootleggers in the game. To the point that some of these sneakers, you can't tell if they bootleg or not. Like, I won't buy a Jordan if it's not from Foot Locker. If it's not from Foot Locker or Nike or Champion or a reputable store.
Foot Locker, Champ Sports,
I'm sorry.
Finish Line.
I'm not buying Jordans from Hustle and Players downtown or whatever you call that shit.
No.
I'm not. Will you niggas be getting all them Gucci belts and shit at? This motherfucker telling me, yeah, Players got Gucci belts.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, why you always lying? Always lying.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
You cannot buy Gucci belts from downtown, people. Wake the fuck up. You can't buy Fendi belts from downtown. You got to go to the fucking store to get these belts. If I get one more dude talking about he got to connect for the Gucci belts, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna smack my motherfucker. I'm gonna smack myself.
All of a sudden, if I see somebody with like talking about, I got this contact for Gucci and Fendi, I'm like, oh my God.
Another thing, I'm tired of you big motherfuckers wearing True Religion. If you wearing over 240 and you black with thick ass thighs, you can't fit no motherfucking True Religions, Holmes. They cut too slim. They cut with a European slim. And if you my size and your jeans is short as hell and they True Religions, those shits is fake because True Religions only come in one length. One length at 34. That's their only length, 36, 34. So therefore, when I buy True Religions, I gotta take them to the chinky lady and I gotta get the original hem sewn back on them because they too long. You niggas keep buying all this fake ass shit downtown and it's getting on my nerves. All that fake shit and the crazy thing, the motherfuckers selling you this shit is all immigrants. All fucking immigrants selling you this shit.
And they don't know the distributor.
And they don't know the distributor, ain't met the distributor, ain't had lunch with the distributor, nothing.
They just stole the material.
But they downtown and they selling y'all all this fake shit and we just keep buying it. Why the fuck we keep buying all this fake shit from downtown that's not legit and real? Stop this shit. You want to buy something? Go buy some gold. Go buy some property. Go buy some shit that's valuable. Go buy some stocks. Listen, the marijuana game is serious. Shit is on the open market right now with marijuana, and these companies are going public. Right now, it's low. All you smokers out there that smoke weed, look into these marijuana companies, man. They're going to be making a lot of fucking money when all these states pick up and see all the billions of dollars being made through taxes and whatever and so forth. Invest your money in that. Don't invest your money in this fake shit they keep selling you in our fucking urban neighborhoods, man. Because this shit ain't doing nothing, and they sending all this fucking money right back to their country. They cooking out and everything on your fake ass Jordan money, nigga. You better get your shit together, yo. For real, it gets me pissed off that we help these stores downtown. And when the last time you seen hustles and players or the store players on the back of a little league fucking baseball jersey? Back in the day, all these stores in the hood, Carlos and all these clothing stores, they used to help the neighborhood out. They used to sponsor baseball teams. They used to sponsor football teams. They used to sponsor bike clubs. Now we got all these cats selling us all this fake shit from downtown, and you don't see none of them supporting us or putting it back into our children or doing any type of programs, but we keep supporting them and buying this shit. When a motherfucker taking this shit out their trunk, talking about they stocking their store and they taking the shit out their trunk. This shit ain't real, Holmes. This shit not real. Let's keep it.
For all you people out there with the fake merchandise and the fake clothing, it's not true religion.
No.
Without the T, it's religion.
It's religion. That's all it is, man.
But
the whole thing is,
if you see something that says academics, there's no ACA. It's just demics.
half of these motherfuckers can't spell academic.
Half of these motherfuckers can't even spell period.
But they know all the people who making this shit, and they bring it here and they sell it to us. And I just want us to stop doing it. And that's why my top 5 was top 5 reasons your ass shouldn't be buying Jordans. I'm sorry, if your rent due, your ass should not be buying no goddamn sneakers. Pay your motherfucking rent. And then a motherfucker do some hood shit like buy some Jordans. Now they $250 short of their rent and try to borrow the $250 up
from somebody else.
From somebody else to make the rent. Nigga, please.
You gonna get kicked out of your house anyway.
Nigga, please. Then you got all these old ass niggas with nice ass cars and all these Jordans living with your mama. And I be wondering how this nigga driving this 760 and he got Jordans, he got every pair of Jordans from the 1s to the 2s to the 3s and up, because he live with his mama. That's the thing. We see a lot of these people on the outside. We never see how the fuck they really living.
I know some people that have cars driving around still living with their mama too. I'm not gonna mention.
I'm just saying, and that's why I put it on. Yo, if you ain't got no income, you ain't got no job, you shouldn't be buying no Jordans. Motherfucker. If you on the bus or you riding the bus, you shouldn't be buying no Jordans. God damn it. That bus fare and that Jordan money, you get you a hoopty, nigga, and get your ass from point A to point B. Get your ass to work. Stop trying to impress everybody. I'm with you, Chris. Everybody trying to impress people, and I don't even give a fuck. And like I said, number one, I think it should be against the law if you get government assistance to be able to buy Jordans. Like, from now on, they better start making people show their ID and everything to buy Jordans. Because if you getting government assistance and my tax dollars is helping you eat and survive, how the fuck we letting y'all buy Jordans? Just like I agree that if you get a government assistance, that motherfuckers shouldn't be allowed to buy seafood in a porterhouse and steaks and shit like that.
Didn't we have this conversation with Michelle Benson?
You should be on the shell steak level, a shell steak, chicken, and we go with whiting. You can't fuck with the salmon. You could do tilapia. All that other shit, man, stop it, man. Black people, we got to do better. We got to support our own, and we got to channel our funds and our finances into stuff that's going to better us, our community, and stop giving it away so these people can send it to their country where they building a big-ass house. How many of y'all know somebody that own a liquor store that building a big-ass house in their country, and they just waiting to retire? It's so many of them. I know so many of these owners. I got in my country, I got this, I'm working on a 7-bedroom house, 8-bedroom house. All these motherfuckers in their country building houses and all these mansions to retire on our dollar, our soil.
Like the Spanish people who talked about that when they came to the States. They talk about they missed their country. They missed their farm.
And those are the ones that kill me. All you motherfuckers that come over here and then see how we discipline our children and how we go about this and go about that and be like, in my country, you know, back in my country, Papi, in my country, take your ass back to your fucking country. Go back to your country.
God damn.
And look at the nice water, because that's all y'all got in most of these countries is nice water.
Nice beaches too.
And don't get it twisted. I'm not a racist. I don't give a fuck. To each his own.
I'm not a racist either.
Make your money, do what you do. But if I could speak to my black people, we got to stop supporting this bullshit that we've been supporting, and we need to support our own. They don't care about us, Joshua Green, and that's the problem. And at the token, because they don't care about us, we don't even care about ourselves. We don't. We spend more money on eyelashes and weaves than we do on books. Let's keep it funky and keep it honey. When we spend more money on eyelashes and weaves and Jordans than we spend on books and education, it's a fucking problem. Bottom line. And I'm saying it, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again. We got to get our shit together as a people, and I'm going on a rant, and I'm going to keep going on a rant. So if you don't like it, just go ahead and keep strolling and look at one of them ugly-ass babies up here with underarm hair on their head. Because that's another thing. I'm tired of y'all posting these ugly-ass babies up here with this underarm hair on their head. All these babies that y'all be posting ain't fucking cute, Holmes. They not. Some of these babies is ugly as hell, and the only reason people don't say it because they don't really want to start trouble because they might have to run into you in the Elks. And when you talk about people's children, they get real fucking sensitive. So, and my wife actually stops me a lot of time from saying some shit about some of y'all babies because some of y'all got some ugly ass babies. I'm not gonna lie.
District
Your
9
babies
type
don't
babies.
come out cute. All babies come out looking like aliens. Let's keep it 100. They slimy ass Men in Black aliens.
Alien versus Predators.
Not until they get their shape and they figure, then they start to look cute. But when the baby come out the womb, they ugly. And you know when the baby ain't got good hair, stop trying to put all this grease in these motherfuckers' hair and all this goddamn Superwoman spray to make your baby shit curly and look spliff.
It look like tar in the streets.
If Beyonce don't give a fuck about her blue nappy ass afro, your broke ass shouldn't be giving a fuck about Jaquita nappy ass afro. I'm going to just keep it like it is, bottom line. Y'all keep posting these ugly ass babies, I'm going to say something. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We in the booth, man. It's WGAF comedy. We got 15 minutes. I done went on a little rant because I felt like getting it in. And this is what I do. I like to talk shit and I swallow spit all day long. And I'm out here and I see what's going on. And I want to talk about another thing. Something came out in North Jersey News the other day. And they said 70% is a high percentage of high school children in Patterson doing dope, which is heroin, opium. I want to tell them, show me your fucking facts and paperwork and who the hell or what kids that you survey that gave you that stupid ass response. Now, I would say that it's a high rate of kids in our city that is selling the shit to get them Jordans, to get them goddamn phone posits. I will say that. A lot of our children are selling and hustling these drugs. But I do not believe that a large percent of our high school students are addicted to dope or heroin. Where did North Jersey Media Group get their fucking information? Is it valid? They don't show none of that. They just write this shit on a paper and then we take that shit and run with it. No, we selling a lot of this dope. And the guns that's coming in is from the custodies that these kids is meeting, bringing the guns into our community. It's the custodies bringing in these big AKs, these big burners, these big guns. Y'all want to know where these guns coming from in the hood? It's the cussies that they meet that sniffing this dope that'll give them a 45 for a brick of dope. That'll give them an AK for a fucking brick. And nowadays, let me tell you, they don't call them bricks no more, people. The kids call them movies. So if your kids or your teen talking about he got movies to move, motherfucker, the nigga selling dope. I'm going to just pitch y'all on some shit right now. Believe it. Nobody from Patterson believes that. Listen, man, I'm a part of my neighborhood. I grew up in this town all my life, and I'm taking this 20 minutes just to go into it because it bothered me. I work with the inner city youth. I work with the troubled teens. I work with the juvenile delinquents. I work with all my children. I know for a fact that we don't have a high rate of dope users as far as teens in this town. Pill poppers, yeah. Weed smokers, yeah. Hustlers, grinders, yeah. But when you come to actually sniffing dope and all that, I don't see a lot of our teams doing it. You dig? Listen, we got 10 more minutes. We're going to get into some comedy. And I guess I'm going to fuck with y'all right here while they play some comedy on the radio station. If you want to listen in, you go to WGAFcomedy.weebly. That's WEEBLY.com and just hit the Ustream and you can listen to the comedy that we listening to right now because we definitely about to listen to some comedy while I kick it with Facebook a little bit more.
Episode 21.
Episode 21. Let's go.
Go, Nisa.
Argument, you still lose. Y'all looking stupid like, no, we won. Like, you never won, fellas. And the worst is getting into an argument with your girl in the car. You ever had that happen to you? It is the most uncomfortable moment ever. You want to jump out, but you can't because the doors are locked. I mean, you did everything right. You showed up on time. You finally got a button up on, because she hate when you dress hip hop. Like, you too grown to be having a dragon on your shirt, huh? How old are you to be having a dragon on your shirt, Cisco, huh? Rhinestones and a dragon, really? I don't like this shirt. And fellas, you accidentally say something stupid and you can't take it back, and she get pissed off at you and do that awkward stare out the window. You hear the ladies chuckling. There's some dudes over here that don't have a car. They don't know what's going on. And fellas, you got that thick, uncomfortable silence. You had to let the window down so the awkwardness can get out. Matter of fact, she turned so far to the right, her knees in the glove compartment. You're like, how you get your knees in the glove compartment? And right now, everything on the left side of her life is dead. Like, you could have jumped out 6 miles ago. She would have never known, because she hates you and everything that look like you. You ever see the look on your girl face when she is in the car pissed off? She mean business too. You panic, because there's nothing you can do. All your little nicknames, Bookie Bear, Sugar Booger, Goose, whatever you call her. I call my lady Goose, don't judge what I'm doing. She ignored because she's trying to fight the happy, because she want to be happy, but she can't. Because she got to prove it. You ever see the look on your girl? Like, you ever try to poke your girl's side and make her, like, she try to fight it? You ever try to poke your girl's side and make her laugh a little bit? And she try to fight it? You ever see her try to fight it? Okay, any dudes in here like women before I finish the joke? Just one. Cool. With the hat. Okay, cool. All right. Sir, you know nothing? Put that up. Nobody texting you this time of night. Put that up. Got a notification to take my medicine. All right, let me just put this up. Got a notification to put this up. But you ever see the look in your girl's face when she be trying to fight it? Stop. Do not touch me, okay? Stop. Keep your hands to yourself. Stop. Stop. I hate your face. Do not touch me. Stop. Look at the road. Don't look at me. If we die, I'm gonna kill you. Don't touch me. Stop. 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 You make me sick, stupid. I hate your face, old jerk face. Jerkosaurus Rex. You mad at me? That's my time, y'all. Ron G, God bless you. Comedian Ron G on Twitter.
I'm standing here and you guys are all like, oh my God, you're so sexy. But surprise, I actually don't like the way I look. And I know that sounds self-loathing, but let me explain. I realize that I look like a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like a skinny, light-skinned black dude with glasses. Like, you literally see this dude everywhere, you know? But it's usually in a McDonald's commercial during Black History Month. He's doing poetry about chicken nuggets. You're like, they're $1. Eat them, you know? So I'm insecure. And that's why I don't like really muscular dudes, because muscular dudes ruin sleeveless shirts for guys who look like me. Right? You put on a sleeveless shirt, it's to let people know if something goes down, you're taking care of it. But I'm skinny, you know? If I put on a sleeveless shirt, like, I love them. I love sleeveless shirts. And it sucks, you know, because like, I just want people to know, like, you don't have to worry about me. These guns are for drawing, origami, and making desserts. And that's it, all right? I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not defending anybody's honor. Say what you want about my mom. She's an adult. She'll handle it. I made a rookie mistake the other night, guys. I got super, super drunk, and instead of driving home like a 40-year-old divorcee, I passed out on my friend's couch, right? And while I'm passed out, my friend thinks it's funny. He draws a wiener on my forehead. Ha ha ha, prank, 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 it happens, right? I wake up the next morning, and I just go out into the world. Like, there's no reason for me to look at myself, right? I'm walking down the street, I catch my reflection in a storefront window, and I'm like, Jeff got me, you know? So now I'm staring in a window with a wiener on my forehead, laughing hysterically. Not paying attention, through the glass, there's a woman sitting there with her 4-year-old daughter. She freaks out, and she's like, oh my God, what is that on your forehead? And I panicked. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, I'm gay. And today is our Ash Wednesday. Can you believe that? Gay Ash Wednesday. Yep, it's a real thing. Next 40 days we dance.
Writing skills in our country. Every day there's a story in the paper about how shitty our schools are. They just keep getting worse all the time. I read a book. It was filled with letters that soldiers during the Civil War had written to their girlfriends back home. These guys were kids. They were 14, 15-year-old kids. Most of these guys had never even been to school. But every single letter in the book was incredible. Every single letter was like, "My dearest Hannah, this morn finds me racked by the fiery pangs of your absence. I'll bear your cherished memory with me as I battle the forces of tyranny and oppression." Now think about what the typical letter from your average modern-day soldier to his girlfriend back home in, like, New Jersey's got to read like. "Dear Marie, it is hot as fuck out here. It is hard to fight these sand monkeys with your balls stuck to your legs. It is very, very hot out here because I am in the desert. What else did I want to ask you? Oh yeah, don't fuck nobody. Like it back."
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back. WGF Comedy Radio, episode 21. And frankly, after the last segment of Mr. Darius B going ham, he had to go ham, and I sent that shit on Instagram. I want to send a special RIP to the homie Vernon, and Vernon was that dude, because I remember when he was a lot younger. We used to play church basketball and whatnot, and the guy was definitely bananas on the court. Yes.
On the court. You're right about that.
And when I found out, like, he RIP'd him, I'm like, damn, I can't believe that shit.
So what we gonna do right now, WGF Comedy? We gonna do it like this. We gonna give a 20-second moment of silence for my man Vernon, straight out of Patterson. Moment of silence for Vernon. Rest in peace, my nigga.
Rest in peace, man.
Word bomb.
Anyway,
down to the end of the show.
Yes.
We wrapping it up. I hope you guys had a laugh, got to laugh, or felt you wanted to laugh. If not, I can't
Who gives
help.
a fuck?
Who gives a fuck, right? WGAF. Who gives a fuck?
You can catch Darius B on Darius All Day on Instagram. You can also catch him on Twitter. You can also catch him on. Did I say Facebook already?
I don't know.
Because your name is almost about everywhere.
Well, now I got a channel now too. I got WGF Darius B WGF YouTube channel. So if you want to go check me out on there, I'm gonna be posting my stand up and stuff like that.
Yes, I gotta check that out tonight too.
Yeah, I'll be posting stand up and stuff like that.
And you can also find me, Corbello Corciani, the Kingsman, at Facebook, Corciani Starks at Instagram, Corey Starks 5 at Twitter. I'm everywhere too. And you can catch Anissa Jefferson on Twitter and on Facebook. She's gonna be everywhere as usual. She's gonna be climbing the walls like Spider-Woman. You know what I mean? But WGF Comedy Radio, episode 21. It has been great.
Yes, sir. And if y'all not doing nothing right now, it's a Laugh Out Loud comedy brunch going down in Hackensack at Grapple 46.
Grapple 46.
And we got some Patterson's finest with Monique Scott.
Michelle
Benson, yeah.
Benson.
You got your girl Kelly Kells. I think she's from the Midwest. Yeah, Anima Williams and Barry Brewer. So if y'all not doing that, definitely go check them out at Grapple 46. Show start at 6:37. It probably start around 7. You just want to get out, take a ride. It's only $20, and I think that's food included in the brunch.
Yeah.
I will be headed over there. That's where I'm on my way to now. So if you definitely want to see me, come out to Laugh Out Loud over there at Grapple 46. We're going to be over there laughing at these comedians about to get on stage. We're going to have a good time.
Oh, and by the way, if you have like a personality problem, who gives a fuck? Because I damn sure have too many personalities whatsoever. But to me, Corbella Starks, Darius B., Anissa Jefferson, the whole entire Gyroscope family, and we would like to say thank you for watching Who Gives a Fuck Comedy Radio, because if it wasn't for you people, Darius would still do his thing, and I still would be here, but you won't see me carrying a cardboard box that will work for food for cheeseburgers.
That's all right. All right, you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your Sunday, and till next Sunday, I'm rich, bitch. Let's go.
I'm Rick James, bitch.